3 years ago, Crystal received a designer charm bracelet and necklace as a gift from her children. And needless to say, she was devastated when she discovered the jewelry was missing. After turning her house upside down looking for the missing items, she came to the conclusion that her own father must have stolen them from her.
She's accusing me of stealing a charm bracelet and a necklace that my grandkids had given her. In June sometime, they went on a trip, and she supposedly had laid it out, and she asked me to watch the house for her. So I was in the house, and there was other people in the house along with me, and the jewelry come up missing. When she come back, she couldn't find it. My grandkids, they gave my daughter the jewelry, and they add on to it every year. And I can understand that it's important to her. So I just want to prove to her that I did not and will not take anything from her so we can move on with our life.
So this is kind of a tough story to come on stage and talk about, huh? That your own father might have stolen from you. What happened?
I was just getting my stuff together for vacation, and I had my jewelry on my bed to pack it away. I must have forgot to pack it in my bag because once I got to my trip, it wasn't there. So I immediately knew I left it on the bed. But when I got back from vacation, it wasn't on my bed. I asked some family members that live there who been in my room. Yeah, they say your dad, you know, which he's the only person that ever goes in my room. So I didn't ask him about it right away because him taking from me was the last thing on my mind. I contemplated on the situation for a couple months until finally it was just like, you know, reality hit me, like it's gone, you know, so I gotta let him know. I think he took my stuff.
When you told him, right?
Yeah, I called him and I told him.
And how did he react to that?
He got to crying over the phone saying that he didn't do it and he would never do that to me and all the stuff that I've done for him or whatever, and how hurt he is that I'm accusing him. And, you know, I let him know, you know, I'm hurt too for having to accuse you of this, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's gone, and I just want to know where it's at.
And why is this jewelry so important to you?
Because it was gifts from my kids.
So it's really a very emotional, sentimental piece to you.
Very sentimental.
So when has your father ever taken anything from you before?
He hasn't really taken anything from me like that, but he have did some dishonest or some heartbreaking things to me in the past.
Yeah. How was your relationship with your father?
Before this, it was good, you know, but since then, since this happened, it's been bad. It's like I seen him the other day, and I was just like got disgusted with him just being in my presence.
Does your father have a history with stealing?
I've heard since this situation, I have heard from other family members that he's done that before, so.
Does he work?
Yes, he works.
Okay. So it's not like he's a total bust out. I mean,
right.
He's a job. But I mean, if you're stealing from your kids, oh.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that he didn't take it?
Honestly, Steve, it isn't. Unless it then grew legs and walked out on his own.
Yeah. I don't think that happened.
Right.
All right, let's meet your dad, Bradley. How you doing, Bradley?
How you doing, Steve? Crystal, I would never take from you or your family, nothing in the world, even my family. Our family is better than that. And it hurt me to my heart when you called me and told me that. You know, if I knew a way to fix it, I would try to fix it for you.
I understand that, but at the end of the day, it's like, how am I supposed to believe you? Like, honestly, how am I supposed to just believe your words that when you have done some heartbreaking things to me before in the past. You know, I just don't understand what would make this situation any different.
As me coming around, I've been changed to where I'm showing you a whole lot different things of my actions, and I've been there. Whenever you call me, I've been there. You know, I didn't know what to do, so I called Steve Wilkos Show.
Oh, you called the show?
Yes, I called it.
When your daughter calls you and says, hey, did you take my bracelet, her charms, what ran through your head?
I couldn't believe it came out of her mouth.
But she says it's not like, you know, you've been the father of the year. I
Right.
mean, it's correct, right? You've done some stuff before that have devastated her. So maybe this is just another thing in you hurting her. Did you take it?
No, I didn't. I didn't take it.
Do you know who took it?
No, I don't. You know, she asked me to come and stay there while they went on vacation. There's a lot of people in the house, you know, and I never took nothing out of there.
Sure.
But
She says you have a history of stealing?
as growing up, yes.
Yeah.
Not from family.
What would you steal?
I used to go out to the mall and steal leather coats, you know, petty stuff.
Well, leather coat's not petty, right?
Well, no.
So, but it sounds like you were going through some stuff when in the previous, before you made this change. It sounds like you've been trying to be a good father, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to be.
Have you seen a period where, I know he's hurt you in the past, but then over a recent period, he's been trying to be a good dad to you?
Yes, and that's why it took me so long to just get the courage to actually tell him how I feel.
Right. So, again, maybe you didn't do it, but if you did do it, I think now is the time to say, hey, I slipped up, I stole it. Because you don't want her hearing it from a lie detector test.
Right. Well, I didn't steal it. I know I didn't steal it.
I just want to know where it's at.
Right. Okay. Bradley, you came here, you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, did you take any of your daughter's missing jewelry? You answered no. Do you know for sure who took your daughter's missing jewelry? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Bradley told the truth.
That's good to hear.
People can change.
That's good to hear.
I'm really glad that you passed, because when I was being briefed about this story backstage, I told my wife, if this guy took it, I'm gonna kick his ass. So, because, I mean, that would be pretty bad from a father stealing from his child. You said you made mistakes in the past. You are making a change in your life, trying to be a good father. And I mean, obviously, it's got to be a great relief to you,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
That's
But I
one
still
reason-
need to find my stuff.
Right.
So
reason
we
why-
got to go find it.
One reason why I came on here, just so it wouldn't be in the back of her head, you know, because I don't know when I'm gonna leave this earth. And
We
You don't want her having that doubt.
Yes.
And I understand that too, because like I said, when I seen you the other day, since I confronted you about it, and then I ended up seeing you the other day, it was in my presence, I admit, I felt like, I was like disgusted when you was just in my presence, you know? And so that's why I knew, you know, that it was good to take this test,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, it clears that part of it
Right.
up. And I hope that you do end up, if somebody's watching, if they took your jewelry, that this is, you know, a very sentimental thing from your kids. I would hope they do the right thing, whoever did take it, and would give it back to you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I would kick their ass too.
There you go. Thank you to all of our fans for helping us reach 1 million subscribers. Now let's get 1 million more. Make sure to subscribe now.